Hey guys, welcome into my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into this video today. This video is going to be about me basically explaining to you guys the difference between animal totems and spirit animals. This is a video that I think is really important, especially given how many videos I have already on YouTube about animal totems and spirit animals. So it's really important to know the differences between these two things. And it's good to also bring some light and some clarity to it because there's so much misinformation on the internet. So without further ado, you guys, let's go ahead and see what we can learn about the difference between animal totems and spirit animals. Okay guys, so animal totems, spirit animals, what's the difference? Let's get into it. So when we're talking about spirit animals, we're actually talking about animals that you're going to be seeing throughout your life, okay? The commonly known thing with spirit animals when it comes to people is a lot of people think that when you think of spirit animals, you're thinking about an animal that represents you overall as a being, as a person, right? This is an animal that represents your characteristics. This is an animal that represents your traits. This is an animal where if you could transmutate into some different species or into an animal, it would most likely be your spirit animal, right? So that's what most people look at when they think about spirit animal. This is why I get a lot of questions like, what is my spirit animal? Could you tell me what my spirit animal is? Because I do intuitive readings and things like that. But this is a really hard question to ask. What is my spirit animal? It's a hard question to ask because not everybody actually has a spirit animal. Not everyone has one. And the best way to know this is to see the differences between a spirit animal and animal totem. So like I said, when you see a spirit animal, this is going to be an animal that you see over a course of time. So it could be you seeing the same cardinal throughout your entire life. You always see cardinals. You always see synchronicities with cardinals. Or maybe you always see synchronicities with butterflies throughout your entire lifetime, all the time. Or it could just be an extended amount of time. So maybe 5 years, 4 years, more, 8 years, 10 years or more, you see synchronicities with the same animal. Now get this, not only do you see a synchronicity with the same animal for an extended amount of time, but on top of that, you also feel a real deep connection with this animal. You feel like you may have been this animal in a past life, or you feel like this animal represents the traits and personalities of you to a point, like right on point, okay? Now, the reason why I'm saying these things is because if you're going to have to ask somebody what their spirit animal is, then you may not have a spirit animal. Because most people who have an actual spirit animal know exactly what it is. They feel it. They know it. Every time they see this animal on TV, or every time they see this animal in a magazine, or see an image of the animal, or watch National Geographic Channel, or whatever it is, whenever they see this animal, they feel that connection with the animal. So they usually know what their spirit animal is. Now, when we get to animal totems, this is what most people actually have. Most people have animal totems. These are animals that come in as clues, okay? These animals come in as clues, and they come in as clues on different things that can help you along your path in life. Whether you're dealing with a certain situation, whether you're dealing with a certain circumstance, whether you have to make some type of choice in life, or whether you're going through a rough patch in your life or going through any type of experience and you see an animal totem, it's coming through to tell you, hey, copy my characteristics, copy some of my traits, copy some of my qualities, because it is going to help you on the path that you're on. These are animal totems. This is what it's all about. So when you see an animal totem, it's there as a totem. Just like if somebody was going to go throughout the forest and they want to find their way back home, they may leave a trail of breadcrumbs, or they may leave a trail of candies. It's a similar thing with a totem. They're there as a clue. They're there as a hint. They're not necessarily there to define you. Whereas spirit animals are there to define you. Not you and your whole existence now, but on this physical plane, they're there to define a real big aspect of yourself throughout your entire life, or throughout the large portion of time that you see this. So that's a main difference. Another thing about animal totems is it's telling you, when you see an animal totem, right, it's telling you that, hey, copy my characteristics, copy some of my qualities, and I will guide you. But you're seeing this animal totem not all the time. You could see it for 3 weeks straight, you could see it for a month straight, you could see it for 6 months straight. You see these animals, but then you stop and the animal's gone. And then maybe you don't see this animal totem as a guidance for you until 5 years later, or until months and months and months later. Whereas a spirit animal is something that you're actually going to see consistently, that doesn't seem to ever leave you. The spirit of this animal does not leave you. This animal is guiding you in spirit. A lot of spirit animals can also be loved ones that have passed away. This is another interpretation of where the concept of spirit animal comes from. Now, the reason why there's these two different concepts of spirit animals, where a spirit animal could be an animal that is like your alter ego or your alter personality traits and stuff, versus your spirit animal actually being a loved one that has passed away that is a spirit guide for you. The reason why these two different things exist is because over time people make their own definitions to things. Over time, information gets misconstrued. Over time, people have, tomato, where one thing may mean something to a different culture and something may mean something to another culture. The same thing happens in astrology. In astrology, you have Vedic astrology, and then you have, you have tropical astrology. So there's these different aspects of everything. And this is why it's important to not get misconstrued. Now, the beautiful thing about animal totems and spirit animals, and there being differences between them, is at the end of the day, they can all be used as some of the same definitions, okay? When I say this, what I'm trying to say is, if you see a spirit animal and you want information about your spirit animal, you can gain your answer and your information through watching a video or researching the animal totem of that animal. If you want information about what it means when you see an animal totem, a certain animal as an animal totem, if you saw information about that animal as a spirit animal, then you would still be able to gain some really useful information to help you and your intuition out, and your sense of knowing more about what it is you're trying to find. And the reason why is because at the end of the day, you guys, when we talk about spirit animals, when we talk about animal totems, we're really just amplifying the characteristics, the traits, and the qualities of these animals, and the synchronicities through experiences that these animals and these, the traits of the animals and qualities of these animals have. So either way, if you're looking at animal totem or if you're looking at spirit animal, you're going to get the qualities, characteristics, and traits of these animals, which at the end of the day is going to relate back to you and the things that you need to do, right? So that's pretty much it. It's that simple. And that's why on my videos I actually have to put in animal totem. I have to put in, like, for example, ladybug spirit animal totem. It doesn't make any sense, right? But it's going to help with the YouTube algorithm, because some people will search only animal totem and some people will search only spirit animal. So here, it's all in one video. So guys, if you're having trouble finding what your spirit animal is and you don't know what your spirit animal is, I'll just be honest with you and tell you the truth, that it's possible that you may not have that spirit animal yet. Okay? So yes, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Make sure that you like this video if you're liking it right now. Comment below if you have anything that you want to say, if you like the things that you watch in the video, and of course share this video and subscribe to my channel. And inside the description box below, I will have my website listed below, where we could do some intuitive readings on your animal totems and what the animal is trying to tell you, or just intuitive readings on general reading, love reading, whatever it is that you're going through, okay? I also have merchandise on my website, so guys, check it out. And over here, oh my god, there's an entire playlist of animal totems, so make sure you check that out too. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all inside of the next video. Bye bye.